Hey everybody, it's Pop's Garage again on Pakawi Four Wheelers. This is your host, Watachi Running Free. You guys can find me on Boardman Township, Ohio. You can find me on the Pakawi Four Wheelers. You can also find me on Watachi Still Running Free because they took down my Watachi Running Free channel and they're erasing me from Google and the internet completely. People, I just want to kind of show you what's going on, what I've been doing. You guys know my Jeep, it's done, or well, it's pretty much done with what I'm doing for right now. But I've been working on, I don't know if you guys remember in a lot of my videos, you see all this crap hanging from my ceiling in here. And it was covering all of this, which is usually over my head most of the time when I'm working in here. So I've ripped all of it down over here now. At one time, now this house is probably 100 and some years old or close to that. But if you look at this thing right here, you can see it is a stairwell. Well, that stairwell is so flimsy that I have only, look, I'll take you around here. I'm not going up there tonight, but I'll kind of show you. It's some flimsy ass shit falling down up there too, the insulation, but there's a couple of rooms up there. And at one time, I think they had I don't know, an office or something. I'll see if I can get over here. But you can see there's walls up there and stuff. There's a couple of rooms up there and a lot of storage space. Took out all that insulation up there, and it's keeps falling down on me, and I'm about to rip. I'm gonna end up probably ripping all that down too, if it gets any worse. But that's what I've been doing around here, cleaning out all this shit. I'm tired of the spider webs and shit. I'm gonna spray the crap out of it, get rid of all them spider webs, because I do a lot of work out here, folks. But now you guys know I do these projects, and this is one of my last project was a swing set that a friend of ours, they wanted to get it out of their yard. It had been out there for years. It was too small for their kids, so they hired me. Or they didn't hire me. They told me if I wanted it, I could come get it. That's the slide to it right there that I'm waiting until my granddaughter is big enough to slide down it, and then I'm going to paint that to match it and then hook it onto her swing set. But they gave it to me, and I took it and sanded it all down, replaced the boards that needed to be replaced, and then repainted and everything. It looks brand new. We put it up out in my son's backyard for her. But this bike, folks, I'm driving down my street here, and one of my neighbor lives down the road, about 10 houses down on the other side of the street. Everybody's trash day is on Monday on this street, so they all put the trash cans out, and then everything goes out. They're going out with it. They put it out by the trash cans. Now, this bike was laying out there. I saw it earlier when I went up the street. And then when I came back down, it was still there. So I was looking at it. And now it's all cleaned up now, folks. I've done a lot of work to it. The chain was solid on it. I mean, you can see it's still kind of rusty. But the chain was solid on it. You couldn't even pedal it. The rear brake back here, I've got a spring missing that I got to do some work to. The seat, here's a seat that was on it, folks. But other than that, I mean, the seat was the worst part of it. Everything else I've been able to deal with. It actually has, as you can see back here, 6 gears, and changers right here on the throttle. It's like a throttle, you know, that you change it just by turning it like this. Well, all that was froze up too, with the chain being all frozen up and rusted on it. So I got to, I just started nailing it with oil and this stuff right here. I know you see my WD-40 sitting there, but that ain't the shit I started with. That's the shit because this can's empty. This is the stuff, folks. This is the stuff right here. If you want some penetrating oil, this is the shit. Now, if you ain't got nothing else, that'll work. But that doesn't shine a light on this. This is the shit. If you got some rusty shit and you need to get some oil in it and penetrate it, that's what you need, is that stuff right there. But this bike, people, I started cleaning on it, getting everything oiled up and everything, get everything working. Like I said, I got a part on here. I'm waiting on. We got a seat we're gonna put on it. But and then I started cleaning it and everything. The tires are good. They're still holding there. They haven't been ridden a lot. You know, this one I got to put a little bit more air in it. But this bike is just a straight up clean bike. It's a mountain bike, dual shocks. It's got the shock here for in the back. It's got the shocks up here on the front. It's a dual shock Hyper. It says it's a Hyper System 20 dual suspension right on there. It's got the Shimano equipped, which is all this stuff back here, the gears and everything. This is what I call your government store bicycle. It did come from Walmart. You can buy them at Walmart for about $180. So they're not a cheap bike. And with this thing, I'll tell you, people, it's heavy duty too. It's a mountain bike. It's made to wreck and get back up on it and ride again. You'd have a hard time busting this frame. This is a heavy duty frame here, folks. I'm telling you. I wish you could see how heavy how heavy it is, you know. And all this back through here looks. I mean, I wish I could ride it. See how it acts, you know. It's just a 20-inch bike, though. But when I get done with it, I don't even know how I'm going to find the child to give it to. But once I get done with it, there's some unsuspecting child right now that's going to end up with this bike. I'm hoping a boy, but even if it's a girl, it wouldn't matter to me if she wanted it. But I don't even know how I'm going to figure out who's going to get it. I've talked to a police officer tonight to see if they knew any young boys that would want it. Maybe a single parent can't really afford a bicycle. See if they know anybody. I'm going to ask around, maybe churches or something. But I'm going to find somebody and talk to the mother, father, both. See if it's okay if I do it, and then I want to catch them out on the street. I'm not going to videotape it, folks, but I'm going to catch them out and ask them if they're good, if they've been good this year and everything, and see, and they say, yeah, I've been good and everything, and I say, well, let's see if you can ride this, and get him on it, get him riding it, and then just tell him it's his. That's what I'm going to do with it. But those are, that we just do this just because, folks. I mean, come on. This bike, they were going to throw it away. Why? There's nothing wrong with it. It needed a little bit of TLC, Once I get the seat on it, man, look at this thing. It's got where you can tighten down the seat and adjust it whenever you want. I mean, this thing It's loaded up. Man, I would have killed for a bike like this. They didn't have nothing like this when I was a kid. Well, folks, again, I'm going to tell you, God loves you, and so do I. If you guys live in Boardman Township, you know a little boy that needs a bike like this. Make it a single, a single child home because, come on, I don't have, if they got a brother or a sister or something, I don't have a bike for that person. Yeah, we can't do that. So we got to find a single child home so nobody's jealous, you know what I mean? But remember, folks, God loves you and so do I. And the only way out of all this crap that's going on is to do stuff like this for other people, We just got to help each other, That's what we're supposed to do. And the only way out of this is through Jesus Christ. If you don't have Jesus in your heart, please, folks, get him there. You're not going to like what's coming if you don't. This is Watachi, Pop's Garage. Fuck all we four-wheelers. You guys have a good night out there. We'll see you next time.